Hello and welcome. Welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome back to another unedited Soulstone Survivors video where, as you guessed it, we're attempting the second map, Curse level 5. I'm just gonna go into it exactly like I did the last time, with the Elementalist again, the same configuration of runes, Purity, Focus Fire and Generalist. We're gonna try to really do it well this time. We'll just get the physical, missile, frontile, magical, whatever you want abilities. We're not gonna ring around the rosy, we're not gonna try some crazy new strategy, no. The strategy we're trying today is we're trying to win, and that's that. I'm not gonna do anything that I haven't done before, just use my success formula and apply it accordingly. Early critical damage modifier, don't mind if I do. I would definitely love that. I believe this is episode 29 already, so we're almost at the big 3-0, which is insane. Very nice. Making steady progress towards our goal of getting 100 episodes. It's Saturday right now. I'm feeling well enough to have the idea. Alright, here we go. Poison bolt. I'm feeling well enough to have the idea in my head that I can like record again in an efficient manner and make the videos a bit enjoyable again. I'm still sick, don't get me wrong, but I've been coughing a lot less so far today. I still have a bit of a throat ache. Sure. I still have a bit of a throat ache, but it's definitely way better than it was previously. So I think my nose is still clogged up a little bit. So if my voice doesn't sound exactly like it used to sound like, you know where that came from. All in all though, I'm feeling a whole lot better already. No, we want something... Shadow Spike. Shadow Spike is something we always use or we often use. Applying more Doom is also very handy. Let's go for Arcane Power for now, but we might replace that in the future. And all in all, I think we're just looking for those legendary upgrades because they are always like the game changer, you know, and you need to get a bit lucky with that. But yeah, as I said, I'm still sick, but I feel a lot less sick. Don't get it twisted. I might still zone out of the video a little bit, kind of lean away from my mic for a second and have a nice cough attack, but I'll try to keep it to a minimum. Lightning Bolt, sure. A great song by Jake Bug, I believe his name is, if I'm not mistaken. Morning. It's an RPO Grey Morning. That's how it starts. It's an absolutely amazing song. Very British. You feel the anarchy vibes in there. You feel the fuck the system vibes in there. Very oppositionally sung, if that makes any sense. You really feel that the artist is like, yeah, I hate all the structures in place. Maybe I'm overanalyzing it a little bit, but that's at least how I interpret it always. It's this little kid just trying to tell the system that he doesn't care what the system does. And he just puts up his middle finger. For now, build is going swimmingly. I feel strong. I feel like I'm able to get rid of the enemies in a timely manner. Frozen Warhammer, we unlocked that last time. Do we want that? Maybe in place of Arcane Power? No, I think we're gonna wait. I'm not gonna go Leviathan. I should stop making myself so slow. Another thing I'm not trying to do is saying or stuff. I watched this random YouTube short. I've been watching a lot of those lately. I've been kind of getting addicted to them. The system is finally working on me. And I watched one of like a talk of, I think, a researcher into linguistics and the use of language and stuff. Or maybe just like a very intelligent person, but I believe it was a researcher into those kinds of things and into public speaking and how to do it well and things like that. And he basically was like very much the advocate against using stuff like and using words like that kind of imply that you don't necessarily immediately know what else you are going to say, but instead of just waiting for a second and letting your brain do the thinking, you avoid the silence. His main appeal, his main call to action was that the silence exists for a second, you know, let it be for a second and allow yourself to shut up for a second or two. It makes you come over way more intelligent and way more thoughtful than when you just keep on jamming in between all of your sentences and in the middle of your sentences as well. And it's definitely something I am trying to, and it's a lot of upgrades, I'm trying to do. It's a curse because I am kind of not really opposing, but I feel like something in my brain kind of short circuits whenever I let a silence exist. I think everybody that has been watching me for a while will definitely agree and will definitely realize that also, that I just keep on rambling. I rarely have breaks in between my sentences or in between words, which also makes it so that I always have to breathe in very heavily. And you can hear that on camera or on the microphone, I guess. And it's all things that could really go away a lot easier if I would, or they would diminish at least, if I would just take the time to calmly talk to you guys. Take the time to think about what I want to say instead of always, just let the silence exist a little bit, right? Also, a very valuable thing to do as a therapist or as a clinical psychologist. Let the silence exist. Let your client think about what they want to say and have them have the time to answer your questions. Because sometimes you ask hard questions in sessions, you know? Sometimes you just ask things that aren't immediately answerable. You need to give them the time to really think about their answer and make sure that they say exactly what they want to say and not just answer the question quickly because they don't want the silence to exist. Some more attack speed. Almost a second set of lords upon us. I shouldn't upgrade the lightning beam. I should replace the lightning beam with might or something, or bloodlust, that's for sure, because I think it's not our most potent, most damaging ability. It doesn't fit the rest of the upgrades we are going for, because I don't think it's physical, right? No, it's not physical. It is lasting though, which is another big what should I say, category of upgrades you get sometimes. I think I'm gonna get rid of it as quickly as possible. Our lightning bolt is definitely getting a lot of upgrades. It's getting very strong. And I didn't mention it explicitly, but you noticed it probably, that the last set of lords that we encountered, we got rid of them quite quickly. I really don't want to get into that Leviathan upgrade type of upgrades. Lightning beam, arcane power, not what I want either. Let's just go for the regular old multicast, that can always help us. What did I do today already? Thank you for asking. Thank you for showing interest in my day-to-day activities. That's really kind of you. I finished The Great Gatsby. Awesome book by F. Scott. Oh, here we go. This is what we're looking for. F. Scott Fitzgerald. It was a great read. I started reading it after I watched the movie together with my girlfriend for the first time in my life, because I had never watched it before, even though it's such a classic. A great movie, actually, by Bas Luhrmann, Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire in the head roles, and then also Elizabeth Debicki, I believe, who I know from Tenet. Starting to get that movie trivia knowledge stored up there in the brain, and it's starting to go well. It was an enjoyable read. It wasn't the most amazing book I've ever read. I feel like a bunch of the classics like Moby Dick, The Great Gatsby and books like that always get so much praise because they are such beautifully written prose and stuff, but sometimes I just get lost in the sauce while reading such books, right? Because they are written in like old English and they are written with a bunch of difficult words. I sometimes get the feeling like, you know, the episode of Friends where Joey uses the thesaurus to write his recommendation letter about Chandler and Monica for the adoption agency. I sometimes feel like some of those authors, like Fitzgerald or like Herman Melville from Moby Dick, I feel like they use that approach as well. And I do it definitely as well. I try to include a bunch of difficult words, a bunch of crazy synonyms. I'm looking for a word like eloquent or something, but I don't know if that's an actually existing word. I'm still learning a bunch when it comes to English and stuff. But either way, I'm using all these very descriptive, beautiful synonyms, but sometimes that makes your text just harder to read, or it makes it make less sense. Something you need to look out for. Here we go. Next set of lords already. Everything is going splendidly, to be honest. Like, really not struggling at all. Let's make sure we get rid of some of these lords in a quick and timely fashion. Don't stand in the flamethrower or the light beam. And just circle around them nicely. Make sure there are multi-shot lightning bolts. Get them straight in the face. And then I think we will be fine. I would love to receive another one of those legendary physical damage upgrades. But I mean, We are not going to be a choosing beggar. Whatever upgrade we receive, we will be happy for. Either way though, I would really love to have another one of those legendary upgrades, because it would really help us out in the long run and in the short run. I'm gonna go for a quick cough. And there we go. And I think that cleared out the system for now. I hope tomorrow I will be even better. And then Monday I can go back to work. It's an exciting week for me next week. I'm starting to work at the second workplace and I already have 2 clients lined up there. Some very interesting cases. One is focused mainly on anxiety and stress, kind of as a lasting effect of some bodily problems that person experienced. And the other one is somebody who recovered from an eating disorder. She recovered from it, but she is still experiencing some lasting detrimental effects from that. And additionally, she has some challenges on an academic level that she is also worrying about. So those are both things that we are going to talk about in our sessions together. I see both of them on Thursday, because that's the day I'm going to start working at that new practice where I signed up. And it's very exciting. Also finally going to start making some real money, because I have rent to pay, but I have been working as a volunteer for a while now already. So it's very exciting indeed to start making some of that real dough, you know? Getting some pay. Finally make it out of the ends. I hate when I say stuff like that, because it feels so disrespectful towards the people that have actually been struggling growing up in those less fortunate neighborhoods and therefore encountering life experiences and less life opportunities. Well, encountering life experiences that are kind of not the greatest and experiencing less life opportunities. And I very much respect those people. I respect the people that stay in the ends, that are not able to kind of get out of that cycle. I respect people that make it out of the ends as well, make it out of the hood, if you will. Make it out of just bad neighborhoods. And I respect everybody in bad neighborhoods as well, because most of the time these people just don't have a say in it even. Life hands them a bet, or God or life hands them a bad hand of cards, and they have to make the most of it. And I respect them very much. It's also a population I'm definitely gonna be working with, the less fortunate people, poor people, people living in poverty and stuff, for example. Or at least I hope I can work with them and mean something for them and help them in some way. Alright, there go both of our revives just by not paying attention for a single second. For now, I think we're gonna stay out of harm's way a bit and leave some more distance in between me and the lords. Sadly though, it's not always possible for me to help those people, because therapy is such an expensive commodity. It really is a luxury product, and it's sad. It's definitely sad. There are some innovations coming in the world of mental health care here in Belgium though, which makes it more accessible for people with less money. So that is very nice to hear, and I hope to be a part of that story, kind of in a way also provide mental health care to the people that need it most. Ooh, I love that. Even though it was an area of effect upgrade, that can definitely still help us out as well. Even more area of effect, sure, just make our balls larger. I'm not gonna say no to that. What I would also not say no to is the final lords coming here and dying immediately. I feel like we have a victory in our grasp though, and even if we lose again, I won't be mad. I won't be mad because I realize that if I just stick to what I know, if I stick to this frontile missile physical build, I will at least come close to victory. So all I need to do is just survive a little longer, kite these lords nicely, hope my missiles hit their mark, and then everything will be coming up Millhouse. A nice healing crystal that's gonna help us out as well. And here we go. Just the final battle. What we have, Chaosbringer and 2 Eternal Guardians, that's fine. I'm gonna wait for the Chaosbringer to dash towards us. And then we're gonna make quick work of him. And then we're gonna circle around the 2 Eternal Guardians. Oh, these elites are here though, they are very scary always. Just keep on dodging, keep on moving, and then everything will be fine. I started playing RuneScape again yesterday. I redeemed one of the bonds that I still had, or well, the bond I still had, and made myself a member for 14 days. Because I was just watching so much RuneScape content on YouTube that I really felt like playing it myself. And I had a blast. Even though I am still at like the mid-level point and I'm not really doing all the end game shit that all of the guys I watch are always doing, I still had a lot of fun, that's for sure. Alright. Don't come too close to the enemies. We've done some nice damage to the Chaos Bringer already. We will be fine. Just keep our head cool and keep circling. That's all we need to do for now, and that will mean that we will achieve victory. Don't try something crazy. Don't try to be the hero. Get yourself the mentality that Eddie Munson and Dustin Henderson had in the final episodes of Stranger Things. Or the oh shit. Oh shit, we got it. Alright, keep circling even quicker. Don't linger in one space too long. Oh, we got a healing crystal there that is very beneficial for us. But yeah, the damage is definitely nothing to sneeze at. I feel like we also have taken almost no defensive upgrades this run, so I guess it's kind of on me that we almost get one shot by everything we get hit by. Just circle and smile and wave. Dodge and weave. We'll be fine. But yeah, old school RuneScape, such a... I hate my life. But yeah, we didn't dodge one ability and there we go. It's just over again. God damn it. I'm gonna clear this second map off camera because I can't keep recording footage without actually making progress. But it feels so great to be healthy enough again to record. And I'll go for a nice long recording day today. Thank you so much for watching this 29th episode, I believe. In the next episode, I will have cleared this map already off camera. And I hope to see you in that next episode where we will make further progress then. Bye bye. Thank you so much. See you later.